The following program presents workouts you can use to improve your physical fitness. Please be sure to consult your physician before beginning this or any exercise routine.
Hello, my name is Cassius Jones, and you're watching Action for Life. I really hope you're ready for a special program today, because we got some exciting exercises, some simple but very effective. But first, I want you to check out the story we did. It was a unique story we did at a fire station, and it talked about hypertension. Some of you at home might have it, and you might find some useful tips here, maybe some at home. But this is a great time right now to do your warm-up, to do some full body movement and get ready for a good workout when we come back. Check this out.
All right, you're all set. Thanks.
We're here in West Frankfort Fire Station. We have with us Lieutenant Lemon and we have Firefighter Webb. And we're talking about hypertension. You know, we're here in an ambulance. And, you know, Lieutenant Lemon, please tell me, have you ever experienced picking up calls or getting calls for hypertension a lot on a regular basis?
Yeah, we make almost 1,500 calls a year, and a lot of them are related to that. And I can tell you, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. Everybody suffers from it. You know, it's not. Typically, it's in the inactive people.
Right.
You know, like you said, if people are moving around a lot, you don't see it very much in that type of person.
So being active pays off, especially with hypertension.
Yes.
And hypertension is a disease that, it's one of the top diseases we suffer in this country. It's a disease that people aren't aware they might have it, correct?
Yeah. The people that are active and are actively taking care of themselves, you don't see them in here very often.
Okay.
The people who don't take care of themselves or neglect to check their blood pressure or manage it, they're in this thing quite a lot.
So it's a payoff. If I move and I'm active, less chances I'm going to see inside of an ambulance.
Yes, that's true.
That is so true. So those of you at home, you know, okay, tomorrow I want to be active, Cassio. What should I do? Well, the first thing, make sure you check with your physician and ask them, hey, am I okay is my condition good enough that I can start being physically active? And hopefully he will say yes, because you don't want to start an exercise program and your blood pressure is way out of range and you find yourself in this situation, because and we don't want that. Now, you were saying something about ranges, that you had a physician or you have someone, you know, where's the range? What was that you were saying?
Yeah, we were trying to determine, you know, some people, you know, everybody has a different blood pressure. You know, we were taught 140 over 80 is normal. And nowadays it seems like the standard for the bottom number is moving lower.
Right.
So my question is, what is hypertension?
Well, hypertension is, you find it is a restriction of a blood flow through your vessels. And what happens is, as the plaque builds up on the inside, you have this pressure. It's like squeezing a hose. You know what I mean? You squeeze the hose, you put your thumb on the hose and create all this pressure. That's taking place inside the body. And so what you're saying, the lower number, according to American College of Sports Medicine, if you have a 90, we consider that borderline hypertension or mild hypertension. So really, if it's mild or borderline, you have hypertension. So the goal is to be lower.
I gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
Yes, and you know, aerobic exercise actually shows more benefits than resistant training for reducing blood pressure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so make sure you get out there doing your walking or do some type of movement that works the majority of your body, that your heart can really get a good amount of intensity. So anyhow, Lieutenant Lemon, thank you so much for allowing us to be here.
Thank you for being here.
You've been a good guinea pig,
Thanks.
Firefighter Webb. But, you know, one more thing. If you don't have access to a blood cuff or you have a medical person in your family, you know, we could come by the fire station, correct?
Yep. The public's welcome to stop by, and we'll take a couple minutes and take your blood pressure.
And
no problem.
And that's a rule or something that you guys offer in any county, in any city, correct? Fire stations.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know, check out your nearest fire station and tell those guys thank you for being there for us and supporting us. And while you're there, check your blood pressure out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I really hope you found that information very useful. We've got to understand that hypertension is a disease that it doesn't give us any major signals. So if you find yourself as an individual who is out of shape, and you know if you're out of shape, and you know you haven't done anything, definitely check with your physician and definitely check your blood pressure from time to time. All right, with me today, I have a good friend of mine named Ben, and we're going to have, and Ben is what you call, I just love Ben. He does a little of everything. Ben is actually a police officer in the area, and you also are a part-time EMT?
I got my EMT license. I'm with a firefighter in Ziegler, Illinois.
Oh, awesome. So as we were talking about hypertension, have you experienced that in real life? Or
We are a smaller department. We average probably about 300 calls a year. And
Right.
of those 300 calls, about 80% are medical.
Medical.
And of those medical
Medical.
calls, I'd say maybe a third probably
hypertension.
have hypertension.
But so really, in your own professional experience, that if I'm active, there's less chance I'm going to see you.
Correct.
Okay, that's enough said. Enough said. Okay, we'll get back to our workout today. Remember, we did our warm-up during our segment, and we did our warm-up as well. And so we're going to go right into our workout. Our first exercise we're going to demonstrate today is I call it pelvic thrust. It's going to work our hamstrings and our glutes and our lower back area. You ready for this? Get
Yeah,
started?
I need
let me get the mat in the area right here so get people at home so we can watch a demonstration how to do this. Go ahead and lay down.
You want
your
me to
back.
lay on that?
Yes, I want you to lay. Put your
All right.
head here and your feet down there.
Okay.
All right. All right, it doesn't matter who you are. This is an exercise, you're male or female. It's a very good exercise. You have this back flat against the wall, head's in neutral position, and what you can do is bring your feet a little, bend right here a little more closer together, okay? And I want you to like squeeze your glutes. And that's why squeezing your glutes is going to help position your pelvic tilt and help get your back nice and flat against the wall.
Okay.
Nice little trick there. And what we're going to do with this, we're going to take a nice book. This is a plug-in 3ABN magazine, but we're going to stick between our knees and squeeze. And what this is going to do, you could use a magazine or a small thin book in between your knees. By squeezing and holding the book in between your knees, it's going to fire and activate your inner thigh muscles, okay? What I want you to lift your glutes off the ground,
Okay.
and raise yourself up, and raise back down. And that's it. Raise it back up again, and back down. Now this is working his, stay up again, and up position, hold right there. This is working his hamstrings, this is working his glutes, his lower back, and his abdominals all coming together to work with this exercise. How you feeling?
I can feel it.
Okay, you feel it? Okay,
Yep.
back down. All right, let me get myself in position, and I'm going to do them with you, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, let's knock out 20 together, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Squeeze up on a one. It's one, and back down. 2, 3, 4.
Feels like I'm going to lose my book.
You got to squeeze your legs tighter.
Oh, okay.
And if you need to, go ahead and adjust it. 8. Good. 9. 10. Now, some of you at home says, hey, that looks kind of easy, but I want to be honest with you, you actually feel this. This is working your hamstrings, your glutes. Are you feeling these, Ben?
Yeah, it's burning a little.
It's burning. Exactly. That's what it's going to feel. Especially start getting the range up around the 15 to 20 mark, you're really going to start feeling these.
We're at 17.
Yeah, I know. I got you, brother.
All right.
18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Good job. Come on up. Let's get our mats out the way. Now, once again, once we do in our program, we do something called active rest. We find something to do to get our heart stimulated. So we're going to make this program a full-body, complete condition workout.
Okay.
Is that fine with you? So what we're going to do is that we're just going to jog in place.
Okay.
All right? Here we go. We're just going to jog in place. Now, okay. Now, the secret when you're jogging and you're doing any type of aerobic exercise, you want to find yourself where you're slightly winded. That's when you know you're in an aerobic state. We're going to do ours for only for 30 seconds. We had about another 20 more seconds to go. Okay. But the concept is to get blood flow, to get things moving through.
Do you want a high step? Is that
Well,
kind of more of a, or do you?
I'm actually jogging. I know what you're doing.
Jogging.
Yeah, I'm lifting my knees up as if I'm jogging. But I'm not moving. I'm jogging in place. Okay?
You don't get anywhere like this.
Yeah, you don't get anywhere like this. I mean, you see, you look straight ahead and you realize it hasn't moved. But that's okay. Don't feel discouraged. You're right there. All right, excellent. Good job.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next exercise. We're going to go all the way